pinnacle here, the first full calendar year in WTT history, and this is day one of action here in Hong Kong, China. So the world number ones, Lin Shidong and Kwai Man with a bagel for Wang Chunting and Du Hoi Kem on home soil. Wang Man Yu with a 4-2 victory over Miwa Harimoto. We've got Zhu Chunhee and Shin Yubin, Truls Morgard and Anders to end the night, but now it is Wang Chuqin and Sora.
From Japan, Sora Matsushima.
This is freedom in footsteps. He's unpredictable. You never know what's coming off of his racket. He'll throw caution to the wind. He'll throw backspin to wherever you don't want it. When his back's to the table, you are not safe. Sora Matsushima enters the arena.
From China, Wang Chuqin.
But world number one for a reason. On the other side, he's the most unbeaten player in the world. Wang Chuqin starting off with a victory in mixed doubles earlier today alongside Sun Yingxia. But now in singles, he's got a rematch of somebody who beat him not too long ago, the Japanese national champion. Two left-handed powerhouses out here. Although Wang Chuqin the favorite by many standards on any given day, it is definitely a guessing game. We've got a best of 7 battle. First player to win 4 games to 11 points must win by 2. Will win the match. Sun Shin, coach for Wang Chuqin in this one. As we look at the tail of the table in WTT, it's 3-0 favoring Wang Chuqin. We'll get you more details on that in a bit in the overall big picture. But the world number one is playing against the world number 8, Sora Matsushima, an incredible form recently at his all-time high. Although I guess you could say the same about being world number one at any given point. Chuqin, that's Jackie, our umpire for the match, right here in Zhongguo, Shangang, which is Hong Kong, China. You're watching the WTT Finals, Hong Kong 2025. 5 days of action. This is the second session on day one. And we've already had a lot of nail-biting battles, so his hands are shaking. We'll get ready for the coin toss. It'll be a fascinating clash of styles for two powerful left-handed shake-handers.
Okay, please come to the toss. Okay, blue and red. Blue. So you are red. Blue. Receive. You choose this one.
Even now, for example, what is Sora doing? It's awesome. Wins the coin toss, fixes his shoe starting at the heel. It's like, does anyone here have a shoe horn or know somebody who can reattach a sole? This is a guy who gets some massive steps when he plays, Sora Matsushima. But all tucked in, ready for a busy week. He's going to be on top of a busy, busy schedule. Had a chance to chat with him just earlier, and he's all business right now because until this is done, he's got plenty to focus on. 25 years old, turned pro at 14, same amount as he's got titles. Years being a pro, 1 title per year in WTT, which has existed way less than 11 years. Champion at the Champions Chongqing, champion of the US Smash, first ever. Champions Macau champion and a China Smash, 2 champions and 2 Smash titles. This is a guy who's world number one for a reason, and I think will be for some time. Lin Shidong had an incredible run at the end of last year, but Wang Chuqin, the most unbeaten player on the planet, and an 18-year-old who's beaten him relatively recently, the Japanese national champion, has 2 titles to his name. Now, in case anyone was curious about, let's say, crowds giving a tough time to one individual Japanese player, it wasn't all of them. It was one who had riled them up before. Sora, well, was dominant in Frankfurt, the last major champions, a finalist just before that, the champions before it. He's got some big titles to his name, and here's a look back at Frankfurt where he was playing the hometown hero, Dang Qiu, on home soil, the only seed remaining.
11-9, game at match, Matsushima.
And some noise, Sora Matsushima with a big roar there as he gets through Dang Qiu. Many have not been able to, in his sign, there it is from one of his favorite animes. You'll see Sora doing whatever he can to channel his inner, let's say, spirit animal. And you can channel yours at worldtabletennis.com. Cast your votes. Sora's got 23%, the remaining 77. That doesn't sound right. The majority, 77. With Wang Chuqin, the world #1. It's amazing. Any venue you walk outside, there are people selling paraphernalia of Wang Chuqin, of Sun Ying-Xia. You can get some really sweet stuff. Not gonna lie, amazing different gifts you can get for friends here. Some really cool towels, banners. I'm sure you'll see them in the crowd. We've got celebrities coming in to watch the stars of this very global sport at its peak.
First game, Wang to serve, love all.
So it's Lionheart, Hope, world #1, Wang Chuqin to start it off.
Love 1.
There's a big threat with Sora on the other side of the table. He brings more power than most, a sense of freedom and whippiness to his shots. So the spacing behind the table is going to be different for Wang Chuqin. Man, the first 2 rallies and the second one, it's just mind-blowing what Sora can do. And as he blitzes the table here, quick to capture an opportunity. Table tennis, a game of decision-making, and the quicker you can decide to start working, well, you have more time to work. That means putting your feet in the right place, let everything else happen.
1-3.
He'll take his chances like this. Wang Chuqin doing a nice job to sort of wiggle around and find an answer to make it uncomfortable. If you're gonna play the quick attack game, I'm gonna shorten up my shots.
1-4.
It's interesting to see 2 players who are so strong at very different stages in their career. Table tennis is such a mental sport.
Flat. 1-4.
Meaning you develop quite a lot with time.
4-2.
Good deep serve here. Coming into the towel break, the top seed, the world #1. We'll get some good bonus prize money, in addition to all the prize money that anyone gets being in the round of 16 here. A winner in the first round automatically into the quarterfinals.
4-3.
Sounds trippy, but that's just basic math with 16 men and 16 women here in the singles events.
Flat. 4-3.
Quick exchange.
3-5.
Sora stays so loose in these. He really times it incredibly well. Covers the elbow well. Turns a little bit more parallel, and on the last one gets a little bit more backswing to add that wrist. Extra topspin. That's a tough place to win a point from. Wang Chuqin was in the driver's seat, and it all felt like a Venus flytrap. Go ahead, take it. Be hypnotized by the opening opportunity.
Flat. 3-6.
That push off the let. It's pretty fascinating. The power on this shot. Scoreline right now. Remember, it's a best of 7. Wang Chuqin that much more likely to live up to his world ranking.
7-4.
Shorter strokes here as he hovers around just behind the table. You come to the table at this level with a game plan. Wang Chuqin doesn't rest on his laurels. He doesn't walk around thinking, I'm world #1.
5-7.
He walks around thinking, what do I have to do to continue improving? What do I have to do to be the best version of myself? How do I continue to grow? His game will evolve. It's going to cater to every player, every opponent. Back in it with 2 in a row on receive. A good angle on this one, stretching it out wide to where the goldish orangish lines meet. A 3-point lead for the player in the same color as the lines. Sora covering the elbow. Quick short stroke. Gets the forehand in for the win. The setup is so good in the finishing shot. He's relentless. Sora stays on top of the attack. Even when he's pushed behind the table, generates a lot of spin.
9-6.
Deep serve, Wang Chuqin doesn't rip it. He spins it back safely, but still, it's that unpredictability factor that we see with Sora that keeps the receiver guessing.
6-10.
A little bit tighter, and now it is 4 game points for the 18-year-old to get the first game against the 25-year-old world number 1, Wang Chuqin. And a little help off the top of the net. The simple serve does not change things. 11-6. Sora Matsushima takes game number 1. Now the WTT head-to-head is 3-0. Sora, recently at an ATTU event, the Asian champs, was able to beat Wang Chuqin, only to get beaten by Liang Jingquin, who he'd come back to beat in Chengdu just last week. Sora taking names, taking note, and moving down the to-do list. Game 1, done. So here's a look at the top 8 players here, and it's the top 8 players in the world. Wang Chuqin at the top of the list. Sora Matsushima right at the back end of the top 8. 16, he's still in the top half. Truls is there at number 4. He'll be playing later on tonight against Anders Lind. Lots to look forward to in this event. The biggest faces, the biggest names in the game from all around the world. Look at those flags.
Second game. Matsushima to serve. Love all.
Top 8 players in their flags. Looks like the inside of a stadium in the round.
1 love.
Still a little caution right now. Sora starts strong. You can see how uncomfortable it is for Wang Chuqin. The greatest in the game, from Ma Long to Fan Zhendong to Wang Chuqin, are rarely put in this position. It's a question of breaking the cuffs.
Love 3.
When you bring out a variety of answers and Sora's able to do that, that's right at the baseline. Sora doesn't go passive.
Three, 1.
So the trick is, it's not like Wang Chuqin has found a consistent answer here with that pattern. He gets the point, yes, but Sora's still confident.
3, 1.
And a little bit of an IOU cashed in here. Sora had this at game point last game. A ball on the parallel that clips the net on the way over. Power. First one slow and spinny. Second one driven as deep as can be. Fine variation between the two. And at the first towel break, 4-2. Sora leads. Remember, Sora's done nothing to rile up the crowd. No complications here. Nice, good angle this time. Hits him on the elbow. And when you get your opponent to cover the middle with the backhand, watch this. That means there's a little bit more time it takes you to get all the way back to the backhand corner. Good pattern.
5-3.
Sora falling away, but the power doesn't. Just to think, he's one of 4 Matsushima children.
5-4.
All born and raised to table tennis players who love the game and have a club at home in Kyoto.
Let. 5-4.
Good variation on the serve, but it clips the net on the way over.
5-all.
Something similar this time around, and Wang Chuqin levels the playing field. Remember, Wang Chuqin was down 3-7 in game number 1. Got 2 points on receive, but after that, Sora would run away with the game. Look at this.
5-6.
Long push to the middle, gets the step around and creates the opening. These are some short rallies. One shot punched back, still a bit of topspin on it. That angle looked good for the opening. Wang Chuqin thought so as well, made a quick move. Didn't move until it was contacted, but leapt like a lion and finds the short side. Hadn't even come down yet as that ball was passing Sora. Crazy speed. The quality in every shot in these exchanges. This reminds me of Anders Lind versus Lin Shadong. 18 shots, one for every year that Sora's been alive. And if you had a radar on this, someone was clocking the speed, blink and you miss it.
7-all.
Still playing the dangerous game. It's worked to get him here. Wang Chuqin is an engineer, the best engineer in the game right now. Someone who finds his way out of trapping puzzles. Oh, the recovery.
7-8.
There was a net there in the finishing shot with the wrap of the wrist. Whatever fortune Sora got in this, it happened quickly. There's a net recovery. Back edge of the table, I imagine. That's how it appeared. Another long rally between these two. And he gets the net back. Wang Chuqin a little fortune here. Wow, the focus. Normally you would talk to the official before stopping a tire shoe, but he did it quite quickly. Are people not doing the double knot anymore? Is that not a thing?
8-all.
Sorry for the pun. Counter wide.
9-8.
Baited and sent back during the stroke recovery. Half long push in the angle. Sora, such a sense for the table right now.
8.
And a big serve to set up 2 game points. He is pumped right now. Sora's getting much more vocal. For years, it felt like fans couldn't tell if he enjoyed playing because he had such a poker face. But now you can really hear the intention with every point. 2 game points for Sora. Doesn't miss by much, but Wang Chuqin finds his way through, stays a little bit closer to the table, and has throughout. Remember, game number 1, 11-6 for Sora. Second game point for Sora, second serve for Lionheart. The spinning backhand does it, a 2-0 lead. There are going to be a lot of clasped hands watching this right now. A lot of people shaking their screens, pacing in their rooms, and in the stadium as well, wiggling and shifting in their seats. Wang Chuqin was a teenager, a youth Olympic gold medalist. He's had his time, he's had his tantrums, he's learned a lot, and he's got a lot to learn against Sora in this matchup, despite having a winning head-to-head. Here's a look at the winning ball placement of Sora Matsushima, the oldest of 4 Matsushima kids, mixing it up quite well. You got 4 dots in the middle, you got 4 on the right. Okay, maybe 3 in the middle. A good split, just constantly mixing it up. This is why in table tennis, when someone says, what's the answer to this shot? You need to know so much about the context for an answer. Seiya Kishikawa for the coaching. Game 3 to follow.
Time.
Tomo watching on. Nice. Kenta Tazoe. Wow. Janbin, Fu Janbing. Practice partner, sparring partner for Tomokazu Harimoto, who played some incredible table tennis against Lin Shidong in Chengdu.
Third game. Wang to serve. Love all.
So Wang Chuqin down 0-2 with the serves.
1 love.
By the way, Wang Chuqin has already won this 3 times. He's looking for a 4th men's singles title at the WTT finals.
Love 2.
Play table tennis. Sora down first time, at least at the early start of the game. Oh, burned.
Love 3.
Soft spin, the delicate touch from Sora, and Wang Chuqin has a very limited time opportunity. Just guides it back.
4 love.
Backhand inside the table as well. I feel like he's playing a different sport out here right now. Wang Chuqin is finding answers in some of the most uncomfortable ways, and Sora's channeling his inner trulls on receive.
4 1.
Little wiggle, little wobble. Staying loose out there. Whatever it takes, we'll see Hina Hayata dangle the arms. Wow. From poses to the shake receive.
Let. 4 1.
That reach.
2 4.
Not easy to generate that much spin and power. It's surprising that he even went for it. In table tennis, you look for a lot of clues. You can watch the waist, of course the racket, the drop.
2 5.
Anticipation comes from experience. Sora's doing some different things out here.
5 3.
Really, to outsmart someone at this level, the pros know the game so well. To think about everything you can do to mislead. To mislead an opponent, that's a lot of work.
5
A little bend,
4.
a little fortune on the way over here. Sora within 1 point. Now, if it were someone of the exact same score line in Wang Chuqin's position here, they'd call timeout.
4 6.
But Wang Chuqin's in a very different position. For example, if Sora were up 5-2.
4 7.
But this is trust, this is experience, this is resilience. This is a guy in 2022 who came back from 4-9 down
8 4.
against Shunsuke Togami in a way that I've seen some nervous stadiums over the years. And I imagine right now, this is somewhere on that list. But never as nervous as Chengdu, 2022 world champs.
9 4.
Corners of the mouth go down for a brief moment here. Sora's still taking his chances, but Wang Chuqin manipulating the ball in a different way. Seiya's got some work to do. Kishi.
4 10.
Most one-sided game so far. Wang Chuqin putting some hope into the crowd.
11
Hope
4.
for a reason. He
Game
takes
to
the
Wang.
third game 11-4, the most dominant game yet. And this is far from over. At least it could be. Wang Chuqin on to something now. Discoveries sometimes take a while. It's not easy to solve certain puzzles. Sora Matsushima, we've seen him though when he's been beaten in one game. But Wang Chuqin is a different beast. Let's see. Game number 4. More to come with the world #1 and Sora Matsushima. When was the last time you saw Wang Chuqin sitting down between games? Just curious.
4th game. Matsushima to serve. Love off.
Little sign of the challenge here.
Love 1.
And Chuqin up on his feet.
1-all.
There's something admirable about anyone who can really deeply focus at this point in time.
1-2.
We live in a world where cell phones are everybody's hands. There's so much calling for your attention all the time. And a ball switch, whatever it is, Wang Chuqin is laser focused on figuring this out. And the long leap to step around the backhand corner. The laser focus, the length of the table, Lionheart ties it up.
Three, 2.
2025 has been a fascinating year. So many names. But Sora Matsushima has risen massively. The parallel backhand.
4.
He's just got so much determination right now. Freedom, flexibility, fearlessness. Wow. I thought Sora was almost ready to apologize. I think he was, and he held it up and played one more shot. A lot of players have learned this lesson. Don't apologize till the point's over. Beautiful angle here, taking the shot wide as can be with Sora behind the table. Recognizing an opportunity. One seatbelt shot from the left pocket. And then right back. Look at his eyes light up there as he takes that to the forehead.
5-4.
Can't ask for a much faster shot off the top of the net, just keeping that hand cool. The body's gonna be hot, but the hand and the head, the control center, the brain. Nice change of pace.
6.
Slowing it down a little bit. Sora spinning it, arcing it in the middle of a fast exchange.
Five, 6.
There's a lot on the line right now. You look at it, Wang Chuqin doesn't take this game. He's down 1-3 in the first round. A three-time champion of this event.
Seven, 5.
Which is crazy that he's won 75% of all the WTT finals in history. Good time to be alive. The man of the WTT era chasing his way back in, down by 2 out of the second towel break. Really working hard with the upper body there, the waist twisting. Core strength from Sora. That lean and the wraparound. Another
9.
break here, another IOU in the pocket for Wang Chuqin. In best of sevens, this tends to balance out. There's a little bit more time for yin and yang to sort of fill out the circle.
5.
I thought Wang Chuqin was cashing one in, but Sora recovers it. He's on 5 game points for a 3-1 lead. He was down, what, 2-5 in this game?
10.
Couldn't be.
6.
8 points in a row, that seems crazy.
Ten, 7.
Taking some chances here. It's a fine balance. When you think about game number 1, what did Sora do? He took big chances. And a timeout now, I think, is a great time for a timeout.
Timeout.
Cannot afford to let this slip. 3-1 is too good of an opportunity.
あいつ長短分かってないからさ、チキータも絶対遅いじゃん。だから、まあ、今ロングサーブ出したから次短いのでもいいし、もう一回行ってもいいけど、そこだけしっかりチキータ全然速いのないから、そこからあれになれば大丈夫だから。レシーブもこっち来て遅れてももうチキータ行くしかないでしょ。これで止めに行ったの絶対きついから、基本的にどこ来てもチキータ行って。ロングは対応できるから。そこからの
有机会了，打一段开放面，咱这看这是能力不错，问题。要照拉的，咱当然了，我们这他俩不靠也这样，因为我这叫内战能力远半步。
So a little pat on the back here with a wonderful production team. It was reality. Sora was actually down 2-5 in this game and won 8 points in a row. 2 in a row, yet Sora has a big serve to come, does not want to have to give the ball back to Wang Chuqin to serve. Patient play,
8-10.
coming very close. Think about the patterns that Sora's played in recent history. He's gone long serves. He's tried to finish the point quickly. Takwasea Kishikawa really plays the patient game to earn the opportunity, and Wang Chuqin scans his opponent to understand what feeling, what he might be planning to do.
9-10.
4 game points saved in a row. 4-9 down against Shunsuke Togami in the teams world championships, world teams. That long stare. Anyone else intimidated right now? How impressive is it that Wang Chuqin can calm his nerves and simply read the opponent that whole time? He's collecting data, he's scanning for plans.
Let 10 all.
Alternating serves now. Big point
10,
to get another
11.
opportunity, a 6th game point. Still in it. Variation in the service game. Wang Chuqin under pressure. 6 of the last 8 points. And a 7th
11-12.
game point for Sora. Still has not cashed in his timeout, not yet. Interesting. The look, the roll of the eyes there briefly from Wang Chuqin, to me said, man, did I get out of that one. A wipe of the brow. Sora goes push. Wang Chuqin, almost like he had predetermined to push. He's like, I don't have time to waste thinking about it, and he gets out alive.
Let 12-all.
Third deuce point. For the briefest of moments, a little slippage with the shoes and a parallel forehand. Sora, that's an amazing recovery from a tough position. Eighth game point, Sora. Awkward ball, whatever Sora did to that. There's a wry smile. You gotta love the attitude of Wang Chuqin, because a lot of people would have broken a racket over that, would have screamed, would have thrown something. Wang Chuqin simply gave a smile as if to say, what can I do? That was an incredibly awkward ball, but it took 8 game points. And finally, the timeout has been cashed in. Sora Matsushima is up 3-1. So here are the top movers and shakers here in this event in Hong Kong, China. Look who's at the top of the food chain. Sora Matsushima, from 33 in the world to top 10, world number 8. Simon Gozi's been there. Simon Gozi with a big move as well. Number 2, Shang Peng. Behind him, Anders Lind, you'll see later on tonight with Truls, who's all the way up at number 4 in the world from number 9 last year. Benedict Duda has been in wonderful form, but had a tough opening round against Lin Yunru. An Jae-hyun, man, is he fun to watch. Right now, fans around the world, tippy toes, calling friends.
5th game, Wang to serve, love all.
Hands clasped as tight as can be. Lionheart, the master of his own destiny.
Love 1.
You can only control so much. What you can't control, you can't afford to waste energy worrying about. Soft hands and a smooth backhand opening. Now Wang Chuqin normally has an incredibly low trajectory. Here, it was a little bit more arced, but still a nice fast drive.
2-1.
In the lead, he'll never want to let go of that. Wang Chuqin still has his timeout should he need it.
2-all.
A little bit of a premature pivot, and Sora shakes his head. Now this is one advantage that Wang Chuqin has. He's incredibly fast, doesn't need to move early. But with the power and the shots that Sora's bringing, game 1 really told the story. We've got an evolved Wang Chuqin here, and Sora's still dealing with him.
4-2.
An invitation to an around the net party, and Sora declines. He says, sorry, I have other plans at that time, including a slow backhand spin shot over the center. But send my regards to the guests.
5-2.
Edge of the table as well. And a timeout now.
Timeout.
This is the opposite of the scoreline we saw last game. Sora was down 2-5. And he doesn't look worried. Again, could have frustrated a lot of people. Sit down and listen in to Sun Xun, Wang Chuqin.
这个球队如果攻略不够的话，或者踩得好的话，自己刚刚站定的位置刚刚好，你就觉得你这个力量大的。所以这个球还是你这个你要是 要么就是说谁在哪儿，如果我想到我下一个学这个，我就把这个位置给他打，下一个学这个都可以，就2、3下组合就可以了，对吧？不行什么，我就站中间，逮着我就抽你，不行我就加转，不行我就加转，我就站中间，你要拉我就扛你，拉正手就带你，我就扛，我就站中间，我也不乱动，我就站中间扛你，对，挺好的，慢慢咬着，慢慢咬，一分一分打。
Tunnel vision like Kobe Bryant, like Ma Long. It's crazy that in a stadium like this, Wang Chuqin
5-2.
can keep his eyes and ears open and just be so focused on taking an info.
3-5.
His face was trying so deeply to really understand every word of what Sun Shun said and visualize putting it into practice at the table. So far, so good.
4-5.
Again, emotions are part of life. The ability to not let them bring you down or distract you from your goals, that's mastery.
5.
And he cashes in one. I owe you a little bit of fortune here, but no problem. He's still got a few more in the bank as Xue Fei, Xiao Zhan, and the Japanese team and supporters watch on.
Six, 5.
A much-needed point here after 3 in a row for Wang Chuqin. Since his timeout, the exchange rate for Wang Chuqin, he can afford.
6-all.
If he keeps winning 3 and losing 1, he takes this game and extends the match. Sora has excellent disguise on that serve. The toss looks like he's going to come into it shovel, and then he turns pendulum. Here we go. 6 points apiece out of the second towel break.
6-7.
There's still table there, just a sliver. A fine line, as thin as the one at the middle of the table, but this has side spin on it. Bend on the backhand here. Change of place, moves to the middle.
8-6.
Now this is where it gets serious, and this is where everything changes potentially. Wang Chuqin tried something new after being beaten the point before. Sora gets a little bit of net.
9-6.
Continues with some fortune, but he's played some incredible table tennis. There's a shift. You can feel it. And this serve stays a little bit loose. Wang Chuqin snaps on it. Remember, 7 game points saved last game? That's the same Wang Chuqin that needs to be here right now to survive this. Gets himself into the rally.
9.
He's completely pulling the thread on this sweater. 1 point right now for Sora would go a long way.
Left. 8-9.
Can you imagine if nobody else saw that and it wasn't called? Long, fast serve.
9-all.
Lionheart as brave as can be here. 3rd towel break. And here's a look at the success on serve. Sora, 2% the better, and he's got the last 2 serve combination. That said, statistically speaking, he goes 1-1.
9-10.
And to keep up those statistics, he needs to win this next point. When it comes to pressure, when it comes to experience, Wang Chuqin's got it. Sora gets a slide on the other side, and he lives up to the percentage, the statistics. Alternating serves in a game that could be the last game this match if Wang Chuqin doesn't capture it. Pressure to set up a second game point. Follows his serve, 48%. Much closer to 50-50 than to 0. Wang Chuqin! The edge of your seat, that is all you need. And if you're still sitting down, you must be somewhere where you're not allowed to stand up. Because this is the type of match that's gonna have your heart rate up. You're gonna hit zone 3 on this one. Make sure you take a shower after this match and get rid of all the toxins that are coming out, because right now, everybody needs to hydrate. Survival after 2 tight games, and Wang Chuqin is down 2-3. Stick around for game 6.
Sixth game. Matsushima to serve. Love all.
By the way, not is Wang Chuqin only looking to become a 4-time champion. He's the defending 3-time consecutive champion of this event. He's looking for a 4-peat. But he's not thinking about that right now. It can be overwhelming to have a giant project. He's had a giant project since he was down 1-3. He's focusing on the next point, the next step to win a point. Sora with the serves. Oh, surprise, surprise, dropping it deep at the baseline. That was a very tough ball to deal with. Sora gave him a change of pace completely. Watch the depth on this. Shallow from below the net. Clips the net on the way over, but adjusts. Acknowledges his fortune. On the parallel, the forehand here. Some momentum now. The king of the jungle has got the hearts beating. Now this is a bit unconventional. Although that's Sora's game, right? Unconventional. Usually not in the passive sense as he pushes the ball from just behind the table.
1-4.
Remember the sweater analogy? It feels very relevant now.
4-2.
Wow. But that was a snap back to reality. Just a reminder of what Sora's capable of. Players often need some sort of physical ritual that they can do to literally snap themselves out of whatever sort of a rut they might be in. In the net early in the rally, Wang Chuqin cashing in some IOUs. Still has a few left to go. At least that's how it feels. 5-2 once again. Aiya.
3-5.
Fun to say that here in Hong Kong, China. But putting the can in Cantonese right now, not the can't. Sora getting a much needed point. deep as can be. The speed from the middle. Wang Chuqin with that turn. Look how wide his stance is. And it was the left foot. 12 of the last 16,
7-3.
and then 1. Wang Chuqin is getting very close to looking at a game 7 with a whole lot of momentum. It's almost hypnotic. In the beginning, he was a prisoner looking for the keys. And now he's very much in control.
3-9.
Second towel break. Fans at home must be in game 7 already. Mentally, stay with us.
3-10.
The question is, what about Sora? 3 serving 10.
10-4.
Neither player can afford to be in game 7 yet. We've seen it happen. Finish lines are alluring. And he's
11-4.
crossed the line. You know what to do. Pack those
Game
snacks and
1.
healthy beverages and tell your friends what they need to be watching if they're not already. We are going on a field trip to the D, to the Psy, to the Der. Wang Chuqin Lionheart, world number 1, the 3-time back-to-back-to-back defending champion in his opening round, is facing game number 7 against a player who's recently defeated him. Momentum is real. Stay right here. Game 7 coming up.
有机会了，该下比赛再放慢就放慢，气越来慢慢越来，对吧？然后呢，就是说开始呢，一出局开始，他肯定又会回来了，他又会很专注的打这个东西，他肯定会很凶很重，这个人他就成了是你看门内手就从中间，门内手就是中间，然后手越来越对吧？其他球还得跟你就是说这帮来呢。
Time.
Get ready. My favorite stat. Here it is, 60% in the decider. Wang Chuqin, 42 for Sora. That is pretty massive at this point in time. 18% is rare to see. Reminding
Final
Wang
game.
Chuqin where he is.
Wang the serve. Love all.
On home soil. He's got the serves. He just won 11-4 in the last game. As clean as can be. You want to talk twitch muscles? The spring around that corner. Wang Chuqin's got him. Survives the long serve. Sora spins it up. It's been a while since we've heard that. He's had a little bit less to celebrate recently.
Let 1-all.
Long serve and a quick pivot.
1.
The timing pays off. I talked about an advantage earlier that Wang Chuqin has, but these long, unpredictable serves, it's tough.
2-all.
2 in a row, and a little boogie, a little wiggle. I think Sora's just trying to stay loose. Context matters. You at home can walk on a line in the ground for 500 feet, but if that line was 500 feet above water, it would change everything. This is context. They're both on a very thin tightrope right now. They've got one final game to play, and if either of them look down, it could be their demise.
All.
If you at home are grimacing right now, the stamp of the foot. He's been expressing, this is what the world has wanted of Sora. More expression. We're getting it. Nice change of pace, a little
4-3.
side spin with the brushing, bending backhand to cover the elbow. Sora making some quick decisions. He's ahead. And a bit extra on this one. They will switch sides of the table. Sora really found whatever extra fuel was in the tank on this one. 110% is what it felt like was behind that shot. Ticket holders, this place is packed. Thousands up to the back row. Takes a chance, leaving the table open on this step around, and it pays off. It's crazy because when you think about saving 7 game points to crucial moments, Wang Chuqin was scanning his opponent. There, he was very much in his head. He had enough data to work with. The quality of points, this is one of the best we've seen so far. And now Wang Chuqin's in front. Extended rally. Sora doesn't miss by much. These guys are really tugging each other all around. Whole table open. And the leg sweep. Wang Chuqin turns his back on the table, which is rare, but that is a sign that he has left nothing on the table but space for the opponent and pressure as the team doctor is up on the feet. This is the spirit. There is no more important sport than table tennis in China. 2-point lead, the biggest lead Wang Chuqin's had in game 7.
8-5.
But it's growing. I'm surprised there hasn't been a yellow card. That's a test. Tapping the table, momentum with Wang Chuqin. 6 of the last 8.
5-9.
How do you come back? Someone so mentally strong has figured you out. 12-10 becomes 11-4. Now 5 serving 9.
6-9.
Little vocalization here. What you'd imagine was a little fortune for Sora. Well,
9-7.
now, plot twist galore. No timeouts left. 2-point ball game in the decider. The king of the jungle. Oh, he ski balls it up the line. Talk about timing for an IOU. He's still got a few in the pocket, but this shot right here, he wasn't even in position to win it. Catches the edge, and it sets up 3 match points. Incredible once again, backhands. It felt like most players in the world would have been beaten by Wang Chuqin in this rally. He didn't go passive. He stayed aggressive behind the table, a fine balance of spin for security and speed to keep pressure on. Sora does everything right in this point, paints the lines. Little inside out on that forehand to save a match point. 3rd towel break, serves with Sora. Still in it, saves 2 match points. Deep breaths. Wang Chuqin with 1 more left. And he does it! Long serve comes in. Wang Chuqin is going to have to shake that off. Man, was that a test in the opening round. With all the money in the world, with all the connections in the world, you cannot buy a better warm-up in the first round than that. Wang Chuqin hit zone 5, probably on about 50 points in this match. It was an unbelievable battle. Sora Matsushima 3-1 up and played 2 games as tightly as could be, coming back after being beaten 11-4 in game number 6 to 9 points, saving 2 match points. Sora Matsushima at only 18 years old. He's been on the radar for some time, but that is a smile well deserved. Wang Chuqin won't be smiling for long. He'll be back for business, but this was a crazy escape. 1-3 down, number 1 in the world for a reason. The defending champ 3 times over does not let anyone come into his house. Wow. Long serve. And now he can finally take a moment to breathe the way he's used to breathing between matches. 54 minutes of play.